Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is all about setting up for success on November 12th in the Forex market. We're diving into everything you need to know, from major currency pairs to key levels, economic events, and sentiment shifts that could move the markets tomorrow. If you're planning to trade the news or are looking for some fresh technical perspectives, stick around. Let's start with a quick recap of what went down in the markets on November 11th. With the USD taking the lead earlier in the day, many traders saw strong movement across pairs like Euro to US dollar and Pound Sterling to US dollar. For instance, Euro to US dollar dipped below its 1.07 mark, as US yields remained elevated, keeping the dollar's strength in place. But as we got into the later hours, we saw some reversal, with traders possibly cashing in on recent gains. Now, if you were trading the Pound Sterling to US dollar, you might have noticed some support levels tested around 1.22. Despite economic challenges in the UK, this level showed resilience. Any shifts in pound sentiment tomorrow could be worth watching if you're trading this pair. Let's talk about tomorrow. We've got some economic events that could shift momentum, especially with the USD. US Consumer Price Index, CPI, this is a big one. If CPI numbers come in higher than expected, it could fuel speculation that the Fed will hold rates higher for longer. A strong CPI print could give the dollar another boost, pushing pairs like Euro to US dollar lower, potentially testing fresh support levels. Eurozone ZEW economic sentiment. Now, if you're trading Euro to US dollar, you'll want to watch this release. A stronger than expected sentiment reading could suggest some resilience in the Eurozone, potentially helping Euro to US dollar to stay above that 1.07 handle. Bank of England speech. For those following the pound, pay attention to any commentary from the BO. Remarks about inflation or interest rates can trigger volatility in GBP pairs, especially if the tone hints at rate hikes or a dovish outlook. Let's break down a few technical setups to keep on your radar for November 12th. Euro to US dollar. Support, 1.0700. Resistance, 1.0750. Currently, Euro to US dollar is hovering near that 1.07 support, which could be a key area. If we see bearish momentum following the US CPI report, a breakdown below 1.07 could open the door for a drop towards 1.0650. But on the flip side, any weaker than expected CPI numbers might push Euro to US dollar towards 1.0750 resistance. Pound Sterling to US dollar. Support, 1.2180. Resistance, 1.2250. Looking at the pound Sterling to US dollar is showing some support around 1.2180, which it tested earlier today. If tomorrow's BO speech or other economic factors come in positive for the pound, we could see a rise towards 1.2250. But if dollar strength holds, Pound Sterling to US dollar might struggle to hold those levels. US dollar to Japanese yen. Support, 148.00. Resistance, 150.00. This pair's been quite active with Japan's recent monetary moves. A break above 150 could signal a bullish continuation, but any stronger JPY sentiment may push it towards the 148 mark. Sentiment is a big driver in tomorrow's outlook. Right now, dollar sentiment is mostly bullish, supported by strong US yields and the Fed's higher for longer stance. But remember, CPI could swing that sentiment either way. If you're a short-term trader, focus on trading the news release tomorrow, looking for spikes and dips around key levels. A breakout or breakdown around support and resistance levels in the Euro to US dollar or Pound Sterling to US dollar could provide a setup for trades that ride the wave of momentum. For those of you who prefer swing trading, keep an eye on these major events, but plan your entries around any pullbacks. The market could be volatile tomorrow, but clear levels like 1.07 on euro to US dollar or 1.2180 on pound sterling to US dollar might be solid points to consider for setting up trades with a bit of a longer horizon. Alright, traders, that wraps up our November 12th forecast. As always, stay sharp and keep an eye on those support and resistance levels, especially with the CPI data coming in. Be mindful of your risk, manage your positions carefully, and stay updated with news alerts. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for daily Forex insights and forecasts. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow with more analysis. Happy trading!